Hello my beautiful Virgos, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to your April 2020 monthly tarot reading. It has been months since I filmed. You guys won all the polls on my recent Instagram stories, so that is why I'm here. I'm doing all of your videos first. We got some new spreads coming in, so I hope that you guys enjoy the videos that I'm going to be putting out soon. I'm not going to make this intro long, just make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. If this resonates for you, make sure that you like the video, leave a comment if you feel like it. But yeah, this is going to be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If the messages do not resonate, then please do not try to make them fit. Yeah, this is for April. We are in the beginning of May, or what am I talking about? We are in the beginning of March, so there's still quite a ways away till April, but I figured let's just give y'all some clarity. I did meditate on your energy, so I'm just gonna dive right on into this reading. Okay. Spirit, can I please get messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of April? April 2021. April 2021. Can I please get Virgo's current energy? This is your current energy in March. Ooh, I'm not going to take all of those. Virgo's energy currently. What is Virgo's energy in the month of March? Current energy. Okay. Lots of cards wanting to come out, guys. Now, I'm not going to take these ones that fell out, but the first thing that popped into my head, maybe a message. You guys could have a lot of, I want to say, fire under your asses. Now, the cards that came out, some of you guys may be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This doesn't have to be romantically, but I do feel like there is some kind of chaotic energy, so to speak. Heartache, disappointment. You guys are not happy right now with this person. But I'm feeling like it could be within a relationship or a house setting here. Maybe some betrayal, but yeah, Page of Wands is your current energy in the month of March. This could be a lot of messages coming in as well in the month of March. Just quick energy, but we'll see. We'll see what messages come up. Can I get the theme for April? What is the theme for April? I'm going to start off by pulling, and then if any messages just come to me, I'll say it. But, ooh. You guys are definitely in your element with the Hermit here for your theme for April. What is the key goal for Virgo? Your key goal, Five of Pentacles. I feel like you guys are trying to get your money up right now. Getting out of a state of not poverty, but, and this doesn't have to be physical poverty, this could be emotional, spiritual poverty. What is the obstacle in April that Virgo is going to overcome? What is the obstacle in April for Virgos to overcome? The obstacle. Okay. The obstacle that you guys are going to overcome next month, the Queen of Swords. So this could be a person, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It could be a lack of communication as well. It could be more than one obstacle, juggling too many things. There could be a lot of problems on your plate next month, and you're just trying to make sense of everything. What is Virgo's major accomplishment next month? What are Virgos accomplishing next month in April? Major accomplishment. Seven of Wands, major accomplishment. If you guys have been setting goals for yourself, I feel like you will be obtaining these goals and reaching what you're trying to achieve, especially with the Seven of Wands as an accomplishment. And if communicating something is an obstacle for you, or that's where the problem lies, or that's your goal, I feel like you will reach it. If some of you guys are trying to stand up for yourself or put yourself in a position to tell something how it is or speak the truth about something, but maybe you can't at the moment, I feel like that is what you guys will be achieving. What do Virgos need to avoid next month? Don't overwork yourselves. 10 of Wands. Avoid doing too much, taking too much on your plate. Avoid stressing, but definitely overworking. And that kind of does match up here with your key goal. If you guys are trying to make money and maybe you're not satisfied with how you are financially, or, you know, whatever the case may be, because Pentacles are materialistic things, money, that's what they relate to. Avoid doing too much. Avoid overworking yourselves. What do Virgos need to embrace in the month of April? What do they need to embrace? Queen of Cups. Some of you may need to embrace your emotions. Embrace what your intuition is telling you. If you guys are going on some kind of spiritual journey, or you're in the midst of a spiritual journey, your intuition will be talking to you, and you need to embrace the messages that are coming through. This could be through your dreams, angel numbers. If you guys have messages coming from strangers, it could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This could also be that water sign that I seen when I first pulled and they came out. That could be the water sign. You do have two queens here, so some of you guys could have either two different females somehow in April coming up. Where can Virgos find support? Where can Virgos find support in the month of April? Definitely within. You guys may be having, like I said, a lot on your plates going on, doing multiple things at once with the Two of Pentacles here, and just trying to keep everything balanced and afloat. And I think that's where you can find support. Definitely going within and having patience. And what is some advice for Virgos next month in April? Some advice and encouragement. Advice and encouragement. So you got the King of Wands. One more, please. Oh. Okay. And you got the Two of Cups as advice. So let's go from the beginning and try to make sense of this. So currently, Virgos, I'm feeling like this is a message coming through in March. And just with all this fire energy coming up, I feel like you guys are taking control of something. You guys could have a lot of communication coming in. This could be somebody from your past coming up. I know we just got out of a Mercury retrograde, but sometimes the Page of Wands does indicate messages. This could be face-to-face or, you know, over the phone. Nothing too slow. So if you're waiting for a message to come in, it might be that the message is already received in March. But I feel like you guys just have this energy. It could be that you're starting a new hobby or something like that. Something new could be beginning in your life, and you're just in the early stages in March. Or you were, if you're watching this in April. You were in the early stages of creating something. This could be something with a passion, or within the communicative fields, I feel like. There's a lot of communication coming up and needing to speak. Being honest and truthful. But yeah, currently I feel like you guys are just embracing something. Like you guys are grabbing something by the balls and starting something is what I'm feeling. Now, your theme for April, the Hermit. Now with this, I'm getting that April's going to be a learning experience. You guys are going to learn something, probably about yourselves. You could be this could be a month where you're more reserved, more in your own energy and not trying to do too much, because I feel like in March, that could be what's kind of going on. You know, you got this fire energy, and then your theme changes to the Hermit. So you're kind of extracting that Page of Wands energy and just coming more within, which isn't a bad thing. You're able to focus more on yourself, get to that goal that you want, if it's a financial goal, instead of being out and, you know, just, you know, in the mix. You guys are going to be focusing more on your coins. For some of you who are on a spiritual journey, I think, or maybe you're starting it, maybe you're not even in your spiritual journey yet, this could be the month where that begins. So if you're looking for a sign to tell you like a journey is going to be beginning, I think this is that sign. I feel like there is some kind of journey that you're going to be on in the month of April that's going to be starting. So if you expect yourself to be traveling and stuff like that, I don't think so. I don't even know where some of these messages are coming from, guys. This is just coming out. If you read tarot and the messages that I'm reading don't really go with the cards, then this is just probably specific messages for certain people, okay? Because I don't know what the hell's going on. So yeah, definitely a month of introspection, being by yourselves, starting a new spiritual journey, maybe continuing on your spiritual journey, or just getting more messages if you're already within the journey. You know what I'm saying? It could be a very spiritual month for you, Virgo. Keep that in mind. Your key goal. I think you guys are going to be focusing more on money and things that are tangible and in the real world. And you may be doing this alone. Okay, for some of you guys as well, this Hermit, that's what I was trying to get at before. If you feel like this month could be a month where you're out and you're meeting new people, I don't think so. If you guys are trying to move out, maybe that's your key goal in April. Finding a new place to live, finding a new job. Kind of like if you guys feel like you're just low, it could just be getting out of that feeling, you know, feeling like you don't have anything or you're lacking something. Your key goal is going to be moving away from that situation. But your key goal also, I just want to say this, guys, if you're planning on moving, and this is the main message here, if you're planning on moving, that could be your goal in April. So if you're in March right now and you're not really thinking about moving, that could be something that comes up in April. So keep that in mind. Yeah, it could be something with your living situation, etc. And that could also be why, instead of being out in the mix and being with your friends and meeting new people, that could be why that's not the theme here. Because instead of being out, you have to focus more on yourself and how to make yourself more, how to gain more. Now, the obstacle that you guys need to overcome, I do feel like this is something with communication, okay? Now, this could be a boss or somebody of authority with the Queen of Swords here. Like I said, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And with Mercury not in retrograde anymore, I feel like we're still in the shadow period a little bit. There could still be some communication issues that you're dealing with. Maybe communication issues from the past within March that you're still kind of coming out of. But I also feel like staying imbalanced as well is an obstacle that you guys are going to be overcoming in April. You know, if there was a lot on your plate in the past, I feel like you're going to be coming out of that. Some of you guys may just need to communicate a little bit more. Maybe with this air sign. Or being more open and honest with yourself about how much you can and cannot handle. This could be in regards to money, or, like I was saying with the Pentacles, material aspects in life. You may need to budget as well, with your key goal maybe being possibly about money. This could be something that you're trying to figure out and overcome. a money situation. I feel like that is why you guys are more focused on yourselves this month, especially with cards that come up with being single, alone, and kind of lacking. I feel like you guys need to focus more on yourselves. It's not going to be about relationships in April. Even though the Two of Cups did come up, I don't think that that's the focus next month. I think the focus is definitely going to be on the self and how to get yourself up from a level of being lacking or not having enough to having something, if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense to somebody. So your major accomplishment definitely going to be, you know, getting out there, speaking your mind, proving a point. The Seven of Wands is somebody who, they're not afraid to speak their opinion, even though everyone else is against them. And next month, that is definitely what you're going to be doing. Being on that pedestal, and even though maybe not everybody is on the same page as you, or they don't believe in what you're speaking, you don't give a shit. I think if you guys are trying to be seen or trying to get up against everyone else, or because I keep mentioning you guys trying to get out of this energy of lacking, and I think that's what you're accomplishing here with the Seven of Wands. It's you against everyone else. But if you put it in the aspect of you guys trying to get up and out of this Five of Pentacles energy, because that's your goal here. You're not trying to be lacking anymore. The fives also indicate conflict. So if you guys have financial conflict in March, I do see you guys rising up and overcoming that. Now, what you guys need to avoid in April. 10 of Wands. Doing too much, taking on too much, being stressed out, not really taking care of yourselves, and just all of that. This person has so much on their back. They're carrying this big load, and they're not really asking for help, and they don't have a lot of help. So you guys need to avoid that. If you guys can pass on some of that load to someone else, make sure that you're doing that. Don't try to carry everything yourself. Make sure that you stay balanced, right? Because this is the obstacle here. And I feel like balance is another message here that keeps coming up with the Temperance, the Two of Pentacles, the 10 of Wands. You need to make sure that you are not overextending yourself and spreading yourself thin. Make sure that you guys are equal. There's, you know, equal give and take, and you're not just, you know, working yourself to death, pretty much. So even though that your goal is to work hard to get something, whatever that something is, just be mindful of how that is taking a toll on you and your energy and your spirit and your soul. Okay? What you guys need to embrace is the Queen of Cups. So this could be a water sign, like I had mentioned, or this could just be your softer side. This could be your energy coming up. You need to embrace the fact that you are a soft person and that you don't always have to be hard on yourself, Virgo, okay? When you have a goal, we know you don't really want to ask for help. You don't feel like you need to lean on anybody to get what you want, but Virgo, obviously if you get to the 10 of Wands state, and the cards are telling you to avoid doing that, it is okay to ask for help. It is okay to be vulnerable in April. Okay? You can show that soft side of yourself. You don't have to be this Queen of Swords energy. And this obstacle could also be yourself. Okay? Often Aquarius and Virgos are linked together just because of how they are. They're very similar. So make sure, Virgo, instead of being this Queen of Swords where you're very cutthroat and maybe even leaning on the side of being a bitch or being harsh, it is okay to open up and to be vulnerable and to let people in and ask for help, ask for things, listen to your intuition. If your body is telling you, okay, you're doing too much, make sure that you listen, because if you don't, you know, maybe you'll hurt yourself, you know? Try not to stress out next month as well. If you feel like your goal is not coming into fruition quick enough, don't just jump on this 10 of Wands energy where you're trying to get things done and you're pushing and pushing and pushing. Take your time. Take your time, Virgo. Where can you find support? Virgo, some of you guys may know a Sagittarius. This could be a Sagittarius man because the King of Wands is here. So it could be a Sagittarius man that is able to help you. You guys may be actually in a relationship or a friendship with this man. But where can you find support? Just being balanced and not tipping the cup too much, so to speak. Taking things in moderation and not overdoing yourself, which is kind of the message that I keep saying and re-saying over and over again. Don't do too much in April, Virgo, okay? Remember that you're not a robot, okay? You have feelings too, and it's okay to take a break and to ask for help, okay? Be tempered. Don't get out of character. Don't get out of line. That's another thing that I want to mention because there is two opposite energies here, Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups. Make sure that you are in balance and in control of these two different sides of yourself, Virgo. You guys can be very soft people, but at the same time, that cutthroat Queen of Swords energy comes out. For some of you guys, you need to be in control of these two different sides of yourselves. If some of you guys do have a substance problem, watch that in the month of April. I just feel like Virgos, you need to pay more attention to yourselves in April. Work on yourselves, work on just staying in control of these two different aspects of yourself. Don't overextend yourself. Don't push yourself to the limit because you guys will break, okay? You guys are just like everyone else. There is this Queen of Cups side within you, and even though you guys don't want to admit it, you guys are soft, okay? And you guys will break if you do too much. Like, avoid doing too much. Avoid carrying too much on your back. If you need help, make sure that you're asking. Make sure that you guys are balanced in every aspect of your life. You guys definitely need to keep going after what it is that you are trying to pursue. This goal right here is amazing for you guys. Whatever you guys want to achieve financially, physically, keep going after that goal. Okay? If you guys are lacking in some aspect of your life, put your energy into getting out of that, if that makes sense. The King of Wands is somebody who goes after what they want. And I think in April, that is exactly what you need to do because you will be accomplishing that. It could be that you're also getting rewarded from other people. So if you're working towards maybe even a promotion or something like that, being recognized for something that you have put a lot of work into, you are getting that recognition. So continue to work for that. But with that being said, Virgo, remember to pay attention to how you're feeling and don't do too much. But the advice here, continue to pursue your goals. If this is a message for a relationship, your advice here is to go after this fire sign. Okay, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But I also feel like another card about balance, another card about two, okay, which speaks to temperance, Two of Pentacles, etc. Be more loving and be more open to receiving with the Two of Cups here. It could be that there is a relationship here that you need to be open to, but I think that you guys just need to be open to help, you know, taking things one day at a time. Continue to work towards your goals, but if it's too much for you, stop. Now I'm gonna pull a card from my spirit guide deck, and we'll see what spirit guide is with you in the month of April. But yeah, Virgo, I think that was the message here. I think that things are gonna definitely slow down in April. There's gonna be more emphasis on you and yourself, where you need to work on and put more of your energy into, possibly moving, but also just staying balanced and not tipping your own cup over, right? Being in constant control of yourself, emotionally, physically, spiritually, etc. So what is a message from Virgo spirit guides for the month of April? What does Virgo spirit guides want them to know? Oh, see? What have I been saying? Goose. Take time to rest and recuperate rather than continuing to strive. So Virgo, try to avoid getting to this 10 of Wands state where you're doing all the work by yourself and you're not asking for help, or maybe no one's coming and asking you for help because maybe they think that you can take it all on yourself. Take time to rest. That could also be what this Temperance card is speaking of, resting. Okay? So Virgo, I just want to thank you guys for coming and watching this video. If this resonated with you guys, please give me some positive feedback. Let me know what is going on. I will see you guys in the next video, and I hope that you like this reading.